Namaste, my Phoenicians. Hi, my name is Case. Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for the Divine Masculine and the Karmic. Read. Let's get the energy up. Okay, the energy between them at the moment. A lot of things are being avoided in that situation at this moment in time. I'm not even going to speculate. Current energy around Divine Masculine. The current energy around the Divine Masculine. Whoa, Divine Masculine is standing in his power. He's not allowing himself to be influenced by anything. Anything? Anything. Current energy around the Karmic. What is the energy for the Karmic? Oh. Ooh. The Karmic is, at this moment in time, we have the moon in reverse, okay? The moon is represented by Pisces energy. And we also have awakening, so they're trying to avoid. They're telling a lot of secrets and lies and subterfuge. They're trying to avoid something coming out into the open, and Divine Masculine is standing in his power. We have two fortresses, both grim, but we still have two fortresses. Wowzers! It's about the prosperity. It's about the pentacale. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Let's get the energy of the Divine Masculine. Okay. We have the Palace of Swords in the reverse. This is telling us, my Phoenicians, that at this moment in time, Divine Masculine is extremely closed-minded. He's not thinking clearly. He's keeping everything in his own perspective, and he's standing strong in his bull swanky. Yes, he is. Yes, Palace of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on here? Energy around the Divine Masculine. Yeah. We have the Magician in the reverse. A lot of manipulation. Divine Masculine is doing a lot of manipulating. We've got the Palace of Wands in reverse. Oh, goodness gracious. The Palace of Wands is being in reverse. Is saying that at this moment in time, Divine Masculine is realizing his goals are not being reached in the situation or circumstance he finds himself. A destabilized circumstance. Everything is up in the air. Also, Divine Masculine feels as though he's being blocked somehow. He's trying to work it out. He's putting his thinking cap on, guys. He's trying to put his thinking cap on. I bet it hurts. Not used to thinking. Wow. High Priestess in the reverse. Three major arcana if you count the Palace of Wands plus the Witch's hat. Right. The High Priest in reverse is represented by water and moon energy. So Divine Masculine is still telling lies. Okay, he's trying to lie his way out of a situation. Business as usual. This also tells me that Divine Masculine is feeling a lack of self-belief at this moment in time. He's getting a lot of unwanted attention. Unwanted attention from who? He lives with the Karmic, or he's involved with a karmic, so he doesn't want the karmic's attention. Really? That's a news flash. It really, really is. This is also telling me that divine masculine is stuck, feeling extremely selfish. He's self-serving at this moment in time. He's not being sexually satisfied or getting his sexual fulfillment. Could be because he can't get it up. Because there's big problems around the Pentacale. Look, High Priestess. Heavy is the head that wears the crown in the upright. So he knows that something was done to cause the money to be in a deficit. Something that did not transform in the situation that he found himself in. Something that he needs to get a cleansing from. Something that he needs divine protection from. Something that he can't get rid of. Divine masculine has something has been put on him. It's either the divine masculine or the karmic, but we're talking about divine masculine. He paid somebody some money to transform his situation. He was trying to clean up his act. He was trying to come away from some kind of deed that he did in the dark, in the past, or possibly with this karmic. But whatever cleansing he was after, he ain't gonna get it. He's getting what the duck got. And you know what the duck got? It begins with an F and ends in a K. Yup. Whoa. Let's have a look. Are we clarifying with these? I'll clarify with a smaller deck. Don't feel like stretching out my hands just yet. So why is divine masculine standing in his power? Why is he put on his thinking cap? Look, this is my divine feminine card. It's in the reverse. He realizes he's dealing with a divine feminine in reverse. In the upright, it says you are a badass being full of life, love and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. Listen, he's realizing that he got himself involved with an upside down empress. This is somebody who lacks growth. This is somebody who is jealous. This is somebody who either has gotten rid of a pregnancy or is unable to get pregnant. Maybe divine masculine is becoming wise to the fact that a pregnancy that he was told about was really merely a figment of someone's imagination. He's finding out he's being manipulated, and it's rocked his whole world. Yeah, this upside down empress that is earth, water and Venus energy. He's finding that this karmic that he's dealing with is not nurturing. Nope. And nope. They're not nurturing. They're not fertile. They've got no creative ideas. This person always wants the abundance for themselves. And he is suppressing whatever desire he had for them in the past. Okay? The Queen of Cups on the upside down Empress. He feels that this karmic person is emotionally manipulative. Extremely emotionally manipulative. Queen of Cups is represented by water energy. He's seeing that this person's mask has come off. They have an extremely bad temper and they're always depressed. And did I say they don't know how to clean a house? Not even with servants and helpers. He's realizing how codependent this karmic person is. How manipulated he feels. He feels abused. So, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? No, we'll wait for that question. So what is the Divine Masculine going to do about this manipulation? Is he going to take action about this manipulation? This is a lot of cards that's allowed. Right, this was on my lap in the reverse. This is the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Let me just quickly look at these peccadillos. He feels as though he offered what little he had to a bitter bitch. A bitter bitch who is always spying and looking at what other people are always having. He's trying to find some way to sneak out of the situation with the Seven of Swords. Okay? He's trying to avoid all confrontation with this person at this moment in time. He's Nine of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords talks about is my dark magic, evilness, manipulation that was directed. He's thinking a lot about that shit. And he wants to cut it out immediately. Okay? He's realizing that he's invested in somebody who is codependent with the Nine of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is he's realizing that this person has no discipline. I told them they're nasty. They don't clean nowhere. Not even their own genitalia. The community genitalia. Yes. Always looking at what everybody else has got with their children of the cool eyes. But they don't have the kahunas. Or even the common sense. To go and get it themselves. This Prakalisha or Prakala is extremely manipulative. And he has no passion in that situation. He can't get it up. And he has no pentacalities to spend on Viagra. So I don't know what's going on around there. As to this manipulation. Right? Whatever was done. What was cast, it is being sent back to this. It is being returned to the sender. 100%. They didn't respect the divine. Doing all that funny shit in the dark. They did not. And they are not going to get the cleansing that they want. They have a dark spirit with them all of the time now. What of this manipulation? What of this manipulation? Yeah. It caused Divine Masculine to look. The divine is saying this is two major arcana. This is the Strength card represented by Leo energy. It caused the Divine Masculine to have a lack of confidence. We have the Death card in the reverse. This also caused the Divine Masculine to have any form of transformation and change. He got the full effect of the 48 laws of power. Law number 10. With the unlucky and unhappy. Yes. He got himself set up with a home, with a what? I almost said homewrecker. That was what was coming out of my mouth. He set up home with a homewrecker. It nearly came out. Yes. And it sapped it all of his strength. There's no change. The Death card in reverse is Scorpio energy. He feels as though he's missed something important being in this situation. He sees all of the negative patterns that keeps repeating itself. Okay, the Knight of Swords. A lot of fighting, a lot of emotional and verbal abuse. And as I said, he's standing in his power. Yeah. So the Karmic is being treated like the red-headed child. Yes. For all of what they manifested, it is being revisited on them daily. They are living in hell. Hellfire and powder house. Yes. Temperance. Yes. Divine has sent in the guardians to make sure that everything is balanced out. What was distorted when these dark manipulations was being manufactured and carried out is being balanced in divine time. Destabilization of this homestead and the fiery passion. Let me go to the Romance Angels card for this year's name. What's going on with the destabilization of the homestead? Yeah. He was blinded to the red flags. He went in there. Genitalia first. And he's getting it. Right about now, he couldn't put anybody under sexual pressure right now. No. Because he chose that shit. He chose that shit. The same black heart that Divine Masculine had, he pulled it in for himself. Yeah. He flirted with the devil. And he got exactly what he deserved. Lies, subterfuge, and defeat. Yes, he did. He flirted with that devil. There's no passion between the two of them at this moment in time. What's this? Look. He wants out of that situation. He feels as though he needs somebody more mature. Another person who's like, oh, he's looking at his watch. Time to ruin someone else's life. Let's get on. Let's get to it. This buzzkill, he's still got strength for somebody else. Look. He wants to heal from the situation that he's in. He's finding that this situation that he wants to end. He feels he's too mature for it now. He wants to end. He wants to heal. He wants to heal. He wants to put no more effort into this situation. None whatsoever. He don't want to put his back into it. Because it is a pentacale black hole. Oh. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's have a look and see what the Karmic is doing in all of this shiznay, eh? Sapping Strength. Reversed Empress. That's the Divine Masculine's perspective. Let's see what's going on with the Karmic. Let's give this a stage shuffle, shall we? These cards don't want to go together. They're not clicking at the moment. I told you, his arms out around there. And Divine Masculine is standing in his pocket. Look. Looks like they're smoking. He's using silent treatment. He's got on his what do you call it, his thinking cap. Yep, he's trying to use silent treatment to work on their nerves. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the Karmic's brain. Let's get over here. On the base of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, so the Karmic is telling lies as usual. The Ace of Swords is represented by air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're not communicating their true thoughts at this moment in time. They're trying to slowly gather things and cut them away. They're trying to gather their evidences. They're trying to see where, okay, because it's Swords is about communication, so they're trying to see if it was all lies that a Divine Masculine told them. Oh, okay, this is interesting. It's interesting. They're looking. Yeah. They're trying to look for truth and justice and the Karmic way. They're trying to fight for it. It's the Hierophant card. Some of them are even using using spirituality. They're lying and saying that they've found spirituality now. They've had an epiphany. Yeah. Because they're seeing that whatever they cast, it's not working. This is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Whatever they cast is not working. That the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. That's Taurus energy. So their stability, they're struggling with their stability. They're extremely jealous at this moment in time and insecure. They're feeling the burn of no money. Oh well. So they've got all of those knee burns and back burns for nothing. Well, at the end of this moment in time, nothing's burning around me because he can't get it up. Not even with the divine's help. What's their energy? Six of Pentacles. Okay. They're wanting assistance. Six of Pentacles is represented by, again, Taurus energy as well as the moon energy. They're wanting the support of others. Okay? Yeah. Goes to Seven of Pentacles. They're wanting divine masculine to still invest in them. They're waiting for him to offer some kind of assistance. They're in a situation at this moment in time. We have the High Priestess. Look on both of their decks in reverse. They've got some secrets at this moment in time. I think we need to investigate she as well. She needs to tell us something else. We want to know. Okay. High Priestess in reverse on both their decks. Okay. Because as we already know, they're going through subterfuge. They don't want divine masculine to be aware of something. And they're lying about it at this moment in time. What is it? We've got the Six of Cups in the reverse. The Six of Cups is represented by Aquarius energy as well as Mercury energy. They're not thinking clearly at this moment in time, okay? And they're having a lot of trouble overcoming the difficulties in the situation. Their relationship between them and the divine masculine, they're feeling stagnant and stuck because whatever they was casting, it's not working. They're having difficulty coping. Listen, they was a drama queen before, but really they're not pretending that their emotions are all over the place. They are being manipulated up the Watusi. Being told what to do, they feel powerless. Magician energy in reverse. They're not having no proper communication. The only communication is harsh communication. Gaslighting. Look. They've also found out that the third party. There's a third party on them. Yes. And this is what's causing part of the fighting in their domicile. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Hurrah! Yes. Look, just noticed. On this deck, they've got Mars on. That person, listen, divine masculine's been out there in lockdown. Right? And look at all these harems. He's been sharing his attention out with at least 4 others. And the Karmic has found this out. This is why they're having an emotional drain. The Karmic is also taking drugs. I believe the Karmic is taking some form of antidepressants at this moment in time. The Karmic is also using emotional manipulation. Yeah, I told you, they are being cussed out. Like the bastard child. Excuse my language. Yeah. Bare one-upmanships being thrown in their face. 2 5s, a situation that the Karmic is refusing to let go. Right? They still see the divine masculine as a very good investment, even though they're being cursed like a dog. They have the self-esteem of the slime of a snail. Wow. The Karmic is also threatening suicide as well. Being emotionally manipulative to keep this. So they're threatening to do away with themselves. Gee willikers, let me see. Is divine masculine that? Is he buying it? Is divine masculine buying it? 5 of Swords in the reverse. Hell no! The 5 of Swords is represented by, again, Aquarius energy. Right? As far as he is concerned, he's not paying any attention to that emotional bullshit. Cut away, divine masculine is saying. Right? Divine masculine is not allowed himself to be emotionally blackmailed. Nope. Page of Wands in the reverse. Divine masculine is doubting all of those that bullshit that's coming out of the karmic's mouth at this moment in time, and he is beating them with their words. He's all up in their brain. The Page of Wands is earth and fire energy. There's a lot of gossip going around. The divine masculine is seeing the karmic as being lazy, or the karmic is being lazy at this moment in time. I told you, it's not clean nowhere. Right? The karmic is on eggshells at this moment in time. They don't know what to do. They don't know if to go left or right. They know that the divine masculine is extremely unfaithful to them with anything that goes by. Anything. No. There's no abundance in that situation of any kind. What else? What else? Tell us. We are intrigued. No creativity. The karmic can't. There's no trick in the book that she can bring up in the bedroom, because I told you, his eggplant. It's not working. The karmic ain't got no self-respect. She's got self-respect. Minus, they're trying to do everything to get the divine masculine interested. Look! No spiritual maturity. I told you, they're doing everything. A lot of dark shiznay, which is falling back on them. This is why they're on that hamster wheel. Look! Told you. They are distorted. They are distorted. They are distorted. Upside down empress casting their black magic. Look! No ancestral help. The divine took one look at that situation and said, what? Oh, what is me I say? Ancestors, assemble! Everybody out? Yeah, he pulled them all out. Nobody's touching this shiznay. Not in the 3D or in the 5D. This is a whole heap of... Let's see what the divine has to say about this shiznay. I think I need to use my wisdom of the oracle. Look what the divine says. All that glitters is not gold. Look at his face. What else do you say, Father? Because we are listening. Soulmates. You had that man's body, but you never had his mind. Can you see where the head is? You have to focus, man. His head was somewhere else. Right? Look where his head was. The divine feminine. That's what's all the argument. They're still arguing about you, babe. You are the topic of discussion. You are, damn it. I'm going to have to put you to one side. We're going to have to see why you're here and what you've got to say. Right? Yes. The divine is not having none of this bull swanky. None whatsoever. The divine is saying, which rules? You went for something that you thought was your soulmate, but it was a false soulmate. That soulmate belonged to somebody else. And his head's missing. Because it's with the divine feminine. You have their body, but you're not have their mind. And now that you have their body's not even performing for you. What else does the divine have to say? I don't know what kind of dream you was kind of trying to create, but I wasn't in it. Where was your clarity and wisdom? You bull in a china shop. Yeah? Eat and reap what you sowed. Yeah, the lack of penticale in that situationship. Or I shouldn't say that situation. I don't know if it's a ship. It could be a boat. Or a float. It might be a float. Okay. Which deck was we clarifying her with? Oh, yes. No, it wasn't. Goodness. as to the lack of abundance in that situation, no money, a lot of devilish energy. Okay, there's a lot of ties in the situation, sex ties, but I told you, whatever was used to bring the situation in, it did not work. Capricorn energy, told you. Whomsoever they was dealing with, listen, they're done with them. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Yes. Told you, that homestead is destabilized. That person that they're dealing with, Divine Masculine, is trying to leave. Trying to get out there. Divine Masculine wants to put down that burden and gallop off into the horizon. To go and do it to someone else. He wants a new beginning somewhere else. Told you, the Victorious card on the base of the deck. He wants to ride back off the Divine Feminine. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? What is this Karmic hiding? What are they hiding? What's on the base of this deck? They're sneaking around. Shh. They're moving inside. What are they hiding? What are they hiding? Look what come out. Again, the moving silence. They are really super hiding this. Are you leaning in? Because I am. They're watching the Divine Feminine with their children of the corn eyes. Right? Look. They're trying to strengthen the bond and the trap that the Divine Masculine is in. They are performing more tasks. They're trying to quieten the gossip that's around the situation. Because a lot of people are getting a clue as to what type of they are. They're trying to use magic to make people come to them. They're trying to glamour the Divine Masculine to stay in the relationship. Whoa! Look! But it's not bringing a spotlight to them. It's bringing a black light. Yes. Look. They're trying to avoid the rejection of the Divine Masculine. Wow. Yeah. Whatever they're doing at this moment in time, it's about to manifest. I'm starting to feel scared for Divine Masculine because it's going to keep him tied. He's not going to be able to talk. I don't know if it's going to fit. Listen, he's not going to be able to free himself from it. I'm not even joking now, I'm dead serious. My coldness just ran down the center of me. He's not going to be able to free himself from it. Look. Underneath it, it's got to stay optimistic. She's going to give it to him in his food again. Whatever she's going to give to time again, it's going to be in his food. Something in his food. I feel scared for Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, as you are the topic of their life always, because you're being victorious, you are standing head and shoulders above others. You are shining, shining, shining. The Six of Wands is about you. They're seeing you as being confident at this moment in time. Okay? And whatever you've been achieving, it's been giving you the feel-good factor. You've been getting your beauty rest. Yeah, sound like I'm from Shropshire again. You've been getting your rest. You've been getting divine healing. You isolated for yourself from those Decepticons and deep dealers. And you're getting over the worst of it now. Yes. Divine Feminism in a competition with nobody. What do you want? What do you want? I am making slow but steady progress. I'm going towards my soul family. My back is to all of that bullshit. What else is Divine Feminine said? I know you're watching me, children of the corn. Capricorn energy, look. The divine feminine is wise, dear Bull Swanky. And it can't reach her because her spiritual team is guarding her back and front and side, because she went through the transformation. What else is divine feminine saying? Let me get an FP deck up on this I haven't used. Push through. Keep it moving. Miss me with the Bull Swanky. Get lost. Ost. I don't know you. You see about divine feminine. Divine feminine had the time in spiritual quarantine, right? To really understand how to separate the Judases from the Peters. Divine feminine understand. You see, with people that have a Peter characteristic, they made one mistake. Those people can go to the divine, they can correct their ways and they can do better. But somebody with a Judas heart, that person is just evil through and through. What else is divine feminine says? I've got too much decisions and directions to be putting up with this bullshit. I've had my leg up from the divine. Divine feminine is saying I'm spiritually protected. Ephesians 6:13. Divine feminine is saying Revelations 2:20. Jezebel, I name you. Wow, was not expecting all of that. Divine masculine is about to be locked in again. Let me get one more card for divine masculine, because I just... Will divine masculine be able to free himself? Will divine masculine, because he has got his thinking cap on. Oh, what look what just flipped out? Benefits. What kind of benefits is he going to get because he's got his thinking cap on? Will he be able to come wise to the situation before the new trap is set for him by the Karmic? No. No. The spell that the Karmic is about to cast, that she's going to put in his food again, it's going to be on him. See, this Karmic is one of those Judas people, the one with the black heart. Okay. I feel sorry for divine masculine. But he chose that shit. He chose that shit. Thank you very much for your bookings and donations. If you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Please leave comments, because all of us Phoenicians are at different stages of our transformation, evolvement. Please hit the subscription bell, as well as hit the thumbs up. Get your energy into the next read, because this one, this was a doozy. And as I always say, from the ashes, baby, namaste.